Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the Chemical Guys Detail Garage. Today we have this 2007 Toyota Camry in the shop and we're going to be cleaning its interior to bring it back to its glory using 3 different products, which is Nonsense Super Cleaner for the heavier grime and debris, Hyperband Complete Disinfectant Cleaner for disinfecting the surfaces such as your mirrors, your high touched areas, your control stocks, your shift knobs, your door handles, and then finally we'll be topping up with a brand new Hydro Interior Ceramic Quick Detailer. But before we get into this video, I just want to let you guys know, if you're new to our Chemical Guys channel, on this channel we teach you guys basically anything and everything you can think of when it comes to cleaning your car, from interior, engine base, undercarriage. So make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and like this you stay clean all year round. But anyways, let's get started. Alright guys, so now we're going to start off with this detail on this Toyota Camry. We're always going to start working from top to bottom because it will be pointless if I start from the bottom to top, because then all the debris that's sitting on the dashboard might fall back down here and I'll have to work double. So this is why we always recommend starting top to bottom. So we're going to start off with the dashboard. The dashboard has light dust and debris, so we're just going to be using Nonsense Super Cleaner. Nonsense Super Cleaner is an all-purpose cleaner that can be used virtually around your whole entire vehicle, such as your carpet, your engine bay, your undercarriage, and even your interior surfaces. Just be sure to dilute it to your needs. So before anything, I'll be pairing it up using my boar's hair detailing brush. My boar's hair detailing brush has these bristles that are semi-soft, semi-medium. Like this, I achieve a very deep clean, because like this, after I'm done cleaning with Nonsense Super Cleaner, I want to disinfect it using Hyperband. So before I start, I do not want to spray directly onto the surface because I want to reduce overspray. So I'll just be spraying my brush, a couple sprays onto my brush. Be very, very generous. Like this, I have high amounts of lubrication, and then I will come to the surface I am working on. But before I actually start scrubbing, I just want to put down some type of tape so I can show you guys how filthy the interior of this Camry is. So bear with me. Let me just get a piece of tape. And excuse if the line is not perfect. I am not perfect. If you are, good for you. So I'll just do it right here, just so I could have a semi 50-50. You guys can see how dirty the tape got. So now I have my boar's hair brush prepped, and I'll just be scrubbing it back and forth, and instantly you start seeing a foaming action that Nonsense Super Cleaner and the boar's hair detailing brush produces. We always recommend using Nonsense with a brush. Like this, you activate the foaming formula and you get a super deep clean. And whenever you get to the bottom end or the top end, you could just use a microfiber towel, spray some Nonsense onto it, and then you wipe that area. So just rub it back and forth, and after you give it a couple rubs, you just want to wipe it down using a clean, soft microfiber towel. So today I'll be using our workhorse microfiber towel. They're soft, they're plush, and you just wipe in one direction, and like this, you clean off the dashboard. Same thing as going whenever you want to apply a dressing onto your dashboard. You always need to clean the surface, deep clean it, so the dressing that you're applying to your surface that you're working on bonds better and lasts longer. So just wipe it all off, make sure everything is completely off, and I'll remove the tape, and you guys can see there's a big before and after. This side looks much cleaner compared to this side. This side has dust and debris that is ruining the look of the vehicle. It can also cause this haziness because over time the dust, debris is going to penetrate the vinyl or the plastic you are leaving dust on. It's just going to live there and just going to keep building up, and you actually going to forget how your interior once looked. So like this, we always recommend deep clean your interior at least once a month to achieve the best look on the interior vehicle, because you need to also keep this in mind. 90% of the time you're always on the interior vehicle, and you need to keep this in mind. You're always touching stuff, but you don't realize it because you're saying it's my vehicle, but you're constantly touching the volume button, the AC, the control stocks, the door handle, especially the steering wheel. So this is why we always recommend deep clean your interior using Nonsense Super Cleaner, and then you could also disinfect it using Hyperband. So guys, you guys saw how I cleaned this. Let me just finish cleaning the rest of the dashboard, and then I'll show you guys how to clean the center console. I'll see you guys then. Alright guys, so we just finished cleaning the dashboard of the Toyota Camry. Now we're moving on to the center console. So the center console is a highly touched area, such as this knob right here. Especially look at the owner. The owner loves eating in here, and we need to take care of that because having crumbs everywhere is not the best. Over time, if you press on it, sit on it, it's going to crack and it's just going to cause more headaches for you. So we are going to be vacuuming out the car after this. So you could grab a microfiber towel and just sweep it out, or you could also grab a vacuum. So I'm just going to do the towel method since we are going to be vacuuming it out, and you guys can see it goes everywhere. And this is one thing that you want to avoid, especially whenever you're driving a car, because obviously I am going to be vacuuming it out. But if you do this constantly, you have a cup in here and you bring it out and you have crumbs everywhere, you're not going to notice where the crumbs actually go. Compared to us, we're going to be detailing the whole entire vehicle. We're going to be vacuuming it out, making sure all these crumbs are gone so the owner of the vehicle can realize having crumbs in the car is not the best thing. So after just sweeping some out, the bigger parts, I'll grab nonsense and I'll spray it directly on here because the overspray can't go anywhere. It's very controlled, and I will just scrub it out with my boar's hair detailing brush, and like this we achieve a very deep clean on this. And look at the button. The button looks like it has like some type of body spray. Like if I rub my finger on it, you guys can see how nasty that is. So we're gonna deep clean it using nonsense. Just rub it in here, clean, and look at the foaming action. Remember guys, nonsense can be used virtually around your whole entire vehicle, your undercarriage, your engine bay, your tires to degrease some, your interior. Just be sure to dilute it to your needs. And if you have any questions, you could drop a comment down below. You could also message us on our social media. We will be sure to get back to you guys as soon as possible. So just clean it all up. You guys can see the crumbs coming off. Flip it over to a clean side. You guys can see the big before and after. I mean, the cup holder is now clean. This actually is not a button. Before you start commenting down below, it's actually an outlet. So it's now clean. There's no more body oil sitting on it. It does not look nasty. And finally, we're just be cleaning this little area. And this area right here, simply spray nonsense and just scrub it back and forth. And this is how simple it is to clean your interior. I mean, you could do this while you are waiting somewhere, before you go on a date. Just simply clean your interior real quick using nonsense super cleaner and you're good to go. Clean this little knob because this is a high touched area. And then I will grab a clean microfiber towel and just wipe it all off. And like this, we achieved a deep clean using nonsense super cleaner. So guys, let me just finish the rest of the interior and then I'll be back with you guys when it's time to disinfect it using Hyperband. I'll see you guys then. Alright guys, we just finished deep cleaning the interior of the vehicle using nonsense super cleaner, but now we're moving on to our second product that we're going to be using today, which is Hyperband Complete Vehicle Antibacterial Disinfecting Cleaner. So that's right, Hyperband is going to disinfect as well as clean the interior ride. But whenever your vehicle is filthy, we always recommend deep cleaning it using nonsense super cleaner, then just topping it off with Hyperband. So Hyperband is going to disinfect highly touched areas. So imagine you operate a rideshare or you hop in a rideshare. How many different areas have been touched previously to you getting in, or how many areas have you touched whenever you are inside your vehicle? So Hyperband is going to work on multiple different surfaces, such as your glass, your mirrors, your high touch areas that are non-porous, such as vinyl, plastic. So just spray onto there, your control stalks, as well as your door handles, and even your control little dials down here that are on your seats. So how does it work? Hyperband works at a single spray. So just spray directly onto your microfiber towel. You rub it onto the area you're working on, such as this vinyl handle. You could also use it on your control stalks, such as your wiper blades and your turn signals. So just spray a little bit more. Make sure it's mushed in there into my microfiber towel. You don't have to rub it on with a brush. It's as simple as a spray and you wipe. That's how simple it is. And you always want to disinfect highly touched areas such as your control knobs, your buttons, your vinyl, your mirrors, because these are highly touched areas and you want to stay safe as much as possible. So spray and you wipe. So guys, let me just finish disinfecting this interior of this vehicle, and then we will be moving on to our brand new Hydro Interior. I'll meet you guys at the next product. Before I lose you, let me just give you guys a recap of what we've did so far. So we started off with nonsense super cleaner to deep clean the interior of this vehicle. Then we use Hybrid brand to disinfect it. And finally, we're going to be using Hydro Interior ceramic quick detailer to bring ceramic properties to the interior of this vehicle. So what is Hydro Interior? Hydro Interior is a quick detail spray that can be used on light dust and debris. Simply just spray it directly onto a microfiber towel and you can wipe it. But if the area is super dirty, we recommend using nonsense super cleaner to deep clean it, then apply Hydro Interior on top of it. So I sprayed some onto my microfiber towel, and now I'll just be rubbing it on. And the thing I love about Hydro Interior is it delivers a matte OEM finish to the surface you are working on. It's not going to cause a glare when you're driving down the streets. It's not going to be causing a very high shine. It delivers a matte OEM finish to it. Hydro Interior can be used on different types of surfaces such as imitation leather, vinyl, painted plastics, door panels, and much more. So just as a simple spray and wipe formula, it's that easy to use on your interior vehicle. So it's not going to change the texture or the look of your plastics you're working on. It's just going to add ceramic properties to it. So just spray and wipe and you're good to go. Any residue left behind, just buff it right off, and you guys can see it achieved a matte look to it. So guys, let me just finish with the rest of the interior, but in the meantime, you can pick up our products that I used today on our website, chemicalguys.com. If you haven't tried out Hydro Interior, I highly recommend it. I'm a big fanatic about it. I'm freaking out over it. But guys, make sure to drop a comment down below. Let me know exactly what videos you want to see, and we'll see you guys next time right here at the Chemical Guys Detail Garage. And if you want to pick these products up in person, stop by your local detail garage and pick them up there. We'll see you guys next time.